Now, this time of year, our heating systems are keeping our homes warm, but if you're not careful, there's an invisible danger lurking inside: the dry air. Humidity levels in winter play a critical role in keeping you healthy and comfortable.
Yeah, and also healthy, right? So what is too dry? Home improvement expert and host of today's Homeowner, Danny Lipford, is joining us to explain. So how can you really tell what your humidity is in your house? You have to get like a sling psychrometer?
Well, I tell you, a simple digital hygrometer, which sounds like a fancy word, but they're only $10 or $12, but it'll tell you exactly what the relative humidity is in your house, what the high was, what the low was, and also tell you the temperature. This is really the starting point because the ideal relative humidity percentage in your home should be between 30 and 50%. If it's too high, of course, you got to dehumidify, but during the winter, we're talking about keeping that humidity up to 30% or above.
All right, so let's talk about how it can affect your house, because we know low humidity, really dry air, can cause cold and flu viruses to spread more rapidly, dry skin, chapped lips. But what can it do to your house, actually?
Okay, and also asthma. You know, there's 25% of Americans suffer from some type of allergy or asthma, and it just makes it a lot worse when you have that type of situation. And certainly there's a lot of changes that can happen within your house. We get calls all the time about crown molding coming loose from the wall, but it's just the separation because it's drying out so much. Hardwood floors, you start seeing cracks there. You start seeing differences around your window trim and so forth. And also a very serious issue, especially in Stephanie's house, your piano goes out of tune. Boy, that's a serious thing there.
It is, I'll tell you that. It doesn't sound so good when I sit down to play it, whether it's humid or not. I got to tell you that, Danny. All right, let's talk about how you increase the humidity in your house, because I got to say, I feel like those little things that you buy, they just can't spurt out enough moisture.
Well, they do help a lot, and it's surprising that a room-only humidifier, you think of a big home and one little device, if you get a fairly good one, it will actually help equalize and add that moisture throughout the entire house. Certainly the best is a whole house humidifier, which can be retrofit to your existing heating and cooling system, or if you're getting a new system, ask your heating and cooling professional about installing a humidifier that will sense when you need that extra humidity and will inject water into the system. And also a lot of the smart thermostats now, all of them, will tell you what the humidity is and certainly can make those adjustments along the way. But there's some simple things. Boiling water. You can have just a pot of water on the stove boiling very, very slowly that'll release that moisture. And also in the bathroom, we talk about using your exhaust fan all the time. Very important to get that hot, moist air out of the house. But if you're reading 30% or lower, you'll want to maybe hold off on using that exhaust fan the whole time when you're taking a shower.
To keep it in the house. Awesome. Great information as always, Danny. Thank you.